NFL.com's Eric Edholm talking about how attractive he views the Browns head coaching opening.
I think one of the reasons why Cleveland is treated with some suspicion is because they want to know, is the owner going to be drafting Shadur Sanders for me? Is the owner going to be signing Deshaun Watson over my back or whatever? And that's going to be the problem for somebody who feels like they have a little leverage and somebody who feels like they have maybe other opportunities. They can say, hey, this is a concern for me. And so that uncertainty, I think, kind of clouds the whole picture in Cleveland a little bit.
Scott, we kind of said the league's view of the Browns is the league's view of the Browns. I can understand where that would be the view from outside of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Jimmy Haslam drafted Shadur Sanders or not, but that question certainly gets asked across the league. And if that's a concern, we talk about perception mattering. That's part of the perception. And, the Johnny Manziel homeless guy always gets brought up, even though it was, 12 years ago. So, I think the stability of the last 6 years with Stefanski and Barry has helped the Haslam's image across the league. But, you don't have to have a long memory to look before that, and it was a fired coach every year or every other year. So, I do think that that's a thing that coaches weigh. I think it should be. It's a factor in their decisions. And just look at, Kevin Stefanski or some of the other job openings. Arthur Blank has been there forever with Atlanta. People really respect him. Baltimore has won under Bisciotti. He doesn't talk a lot. He's in the background. Pittsburgh, we know what their ownership is like. Harbaugh goes to the Giants, who've had not a lot of success lately, but they have one of the longest ownership tenures in forever, right, in the league. So I do think ownership matters, stability matters, and reputation matters.